it's vrlink here, and today I'm going to be doing an honest review on Coffin Brewing Co. First of all, I would like to thank the developers over at Click Games for giving me early access to this game. But as always, this will be an honest review. I am going to leave a link below in the description so you can check out this game, as well as a link to my Twitter if you want to contact me personally, and my Patreon. Now, let's get started with the review. So the first thing that I do have to mention about this game is that it reminds me of another game by Click Games called Rogue Ascent. If you don't know what Rogue Ascent is, it's one of the best hand tracking games, if not the best hand tracking game on the Quest 2. I also did make a video about that game as well, so definitely go check that out. So one of the reasons why it does remind me a lot of Rogue Ascent is the color palette, and also there is a game feature with the gun where you flick it up and it allows you to reload it, and that feels straight from Rogue Ascent. For me, it feels so similar. It's almost like they made their own game engine and are using the same game engine in Rogue Ascent. Now let's get into the story. So the game starts off with your father has passed away and now you have to take control of his bar. One of his old friends is basically showing you the ropes and showing you the best way to take care of the bar and what you need to do in order to fix the bar up and make it as good as possible. Now, Coffin is one of those games where you're able to multitask and serve guests whatever they order. But with that said, it does have some different changes from other games that are kind of like this. For example, you can also stop guests from coming in. So there are some guests that are not allowed in, like the skeletons, and you can stop them by shooting them before they are able to reach your treasure and your gold. Now there is a pretty big variety of enemies. Now there is an enemy skull in the barrel, but once he pokes his head out of the barrel, you can then shoot him and he'll die like the others. But they are all pretty much a one-shot kill. The only enemy that I saw in this game that wasn't a one-shot kill was like this floating gold skull. And you see that enemy maybe an hour into playing the game. The multitasking aspect of this game really gets your heart pumping. Guests are always coming in. They do need a different color drink, so you have to basically match the color drink with the color of your guests as well. And on top of that, you also do have to clean the tables so you can get more guests coming in. And of course, you do have to kill the uninvited guests that you don't want to take your money. Now, once every round, the gameplay does change quite a bit because there is a debt collector that comes and he tries to take some of your money, and the way to fight him is by shooting him, and if you miss, he takes around $100 of your money. Now, when this part of the game started, I had no idea what was happening. I was just wondering, do I shoot the money bags? They had a giant circle, so I was shooting the money bags. I didn't know that I also had to shoot the tentacles as well, because the first time I was playing this, I was playing it for maybe what seemed like 30 minutes, just shooting the money bags until I realized you also do have to shoot the tentacles in order to kind of lower his health so he can go away and stop stealing all of your money. I really do enjoy this change of pace this game has to offer because you're not always just trying to manage the situation behind the counter. When this happens, you're now just free to just shoot and play like a regular shooting game. So it kind of relaxes you a little bit, but at the same time it doesn't too much because you don't want them to take all of your money. You are also able to upgrade at the end of each round, and I really found that helpful because you're able to get more guns, different type of guns. You're able to upgrade how much cash you're able to get, and you're also able to upgrade the power-ups you're able to use as well. These upgrades don't just feel like upgrades just to get, they actually feel like they help you when you are playing the game. Coffin also does allow quite a bit of customization. For one, you can change every single visual aspect of your gun. You can change the grip style, body style, trigger style, hammer style, and the frizzen style. You can also unlock many different types of guns or weapons. The way you unlock these weapons is by killing a certain amount of skulls. You can also unlock building materials and cosmetics. You can also add traps for unwanted guests. You can make a bigger bar, adding more space so you can get more patrons. Overall, I think Click Games did a great job with this game. It does feel like a full-fledged multitasking game. It really does get your heart pumping like those old school multitasking games. So I really love that. And they also found a way to change up an old school formula and place it in VR, and I think that's just amazing. You can find Coffin on Apple App or SideQuest at the time this video is being released on YouTube. If you want to ask me any questions about this game, feel free to contact me on TikTok or on my Twitter. If you ever want to be shouted out or see your name at the end of any of my videos, please check out my Patreon. It would really help the channel out. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day or night. Peace out.